Hi, Gemini. It's Aqua Goddess, and I hope that everyone is doing amazing. Welcome back to my channel. For those of you that are new here, thank you so very much for joining us today. And for anyone returning, welcome back, family. Thank you so much for all your genuine love and support. Please be sure to show love, like, share, subscribe, and also follow our second channel, Mermaid Palace Tarot. Keep in mind that these messages will be current energy, current feelings, the person that you're connecting to, and love. We are doing a giveaway for November 2025. The deadline is going to be Monday, December 1st, 2025. Make sure you comment below, sharing a gift, a talent, a skill, a way that you give back to the community. Personal readings are available. Please email Troy's Mermaid Palace LLC at gmail.com for personal readings. We have 50% off until December 1st, 2025. So make sure you take advantage of the discounts. After that, prices will go back to normal. All right. So let's take it all the way from the top. Aries to Pisces, their current feelings for you right now, Gemini. All right. Tell me about Aries. How does Aries currently feel about Gemini? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node. How does Aries feel about Gemini? King of Swords. Okay, tell me more. Six of Swords. So this person could feel like you're moving on from them. They feel like you're looking at something logically. You no longer really have feelings for them like that. They feel like you're trusting your intuition, trusting your logic, and moving forward, moving on. They feel like you're definitely cutting them off. This person feels like you have sexual healing energy. So Aries feels like you have sexual healing energy, but you're moving on and you're deciding to start over. Yeah, with the dead peacock's energy, they feel like you're not even open to interacting with them like that. They feel like you're emotionally detached. Aries may feel like you're interacting with another person and like things are over with you and them. Okay. Tell me how Taurus currently feels about Gemini. How does Taurus currently feel about Gemini? Taurus runs out of fear, or they feel like you run out of fear. Okay, you're not ready to face your shadow side. Is what Taurus, how Taurus feels about you. They feel like you're jealous. You're a jealous person. Okay, and they feel like when you get jealous, you spaz out and then you ghost. Taurus feels like you need to address your jealous side. Okay, but they do miss you when you're not around. Okay, tell me more. But they also feel like I feel like this person prays for you in several different ways. For those of you where they feel like you're jealous, this Taurus prays that you like can get over that. Okay. But I also, for those of you who walked away, they pray that you bring your light back towards them. Something about your career, your intelligence, something about they do learn things from you, but they feel like you're a jealous person, which they don't like. Okay. Hmm. How does Gemini feel about Gemini? How does Gemini feel about Gemini? Mm. So Gemini looks at you as kind of an innocent person. And it's like when they look at you, they feel like they need to do a lot of work to even really like match your energy. They feel like you're somebody who you've never really been into trouble, or you haven't really, I don't know, they see something about you being innocent. They feel like being around you motivates them to make changes in their life. So this could be like a good girl, bad guy dynamic, or a good girl, bad boy dynamic. Yeah, that's what I'm getting here with this. But they don't know if they really want a relationship with you. Okay, so Gemini looks at you as somebody who's, it's like you can't really do no harm, but then they also feel like they're really truly bad for you for real. They also feel like you're the type of person that would be married or have a relationship, but they don't even really know if they want that. Yeah, Five of Cups. So they feel like you're going to be disappointed, or they're looking at you as someone who's disappointed. And they're looking at you like somebody who feels like you made a mistake by dealing with them. Okay, how does Cancer feel about Gemini? How does Cancer feel about Gemini currently? Heartbroken, betrayed. With the Three of Swords, Cancer feels like you did something to backstab them. They feel like you cheated, lied, or you separated from them. You broke their heart. Ten of Wands. For those of you who live with the Cancer live with you, they feel like you put them out, you betrayed them, you backstabbed them. Um, they feel very stressed out because this is somebody who feels like, wait, I thought we loved each other. Why did you separate from me, or why did you leave me out in the cold? With the strength energy, why are you holding back your love? So Cancer just feels like y'all's bond, the bond that you share with them, they thought was stronger than, but I feel like you have boundaries. For some of you, this Cancer breadcrumbs you. It's like they really left you no choice. Yeah, like your hands are tied. But the Cancer definitely is still in love. They're just heartbroken. Okay. Hmm. How does Leo feel about Gemini? How does Leo feel about Gemini? Heartbroken. Okay, so Leo feels like you betrayed them. You know, what's the three? What's the joy? Okay, compassion. So Leo feels like they try to be compassionate towards you. They feel like you're kind of a mean person, and they are very kind to you. Um, but it's this energy of you don't want to be close to them like that. It's like you're close enough to be like their friend, but I feel like when it comes to an actual relationship, they don't feel like you're really like open to that. They feel like things are pretty spontaneous with you, so it's like not an everyday thing. So the Leo is feeling like they can only see you sometimes and hang out with you sometimes, but it's not like you want to see them every day or be in a relationship with them, and that breaks their heart because they really do care about you. Okay, and they feel like there should be a turning point and a connection with you and them. Hmm. Tell me how Virgo feels about Gemini. How does Virgo feel about Gemini? Virgo feels like you are pretty harsh with your communication. You hurt their feelings pretty often, or you said something to hurt their feelings. Like, it's like you were not really compassionate, sensitive, or empathetic. They are still holding on to something that you said to them. It like, I don't know, it stung a bit or hit below the belt. Okay, so Virgo is still holding on to something you said, but they're done with this. They're done with you, but they're still holding on to some sort of grudge. They felt like you were their person though at some point, but it's like whatever you said, let them know how you really felt about them, or I don't know, like they just want to let this go. Okay, tell me more about how Virgo feels about Gemini. Ace of Wands. They feel like you have a big wand for you Gemini men, or you ladies. You're very sexy, but you're guarded, or they feel like you guys always fight. Okay, what's the Seven of Wands? The Hierophant. Yeah, they feel like when it comes to a commitment, you're guarded, kinda, and they want this, and they've been holding on for a while. They feel like you're mean to them too, like, but you'll have sex with them. Okay, so this is what I'm getting with Virgo energy. Okay, tell me more about how Libra feels about Gemini. Um, they feel like you're very intuitive, very spiritual. You could do spiritual work. They see you as someone that, if you are giving them silent treatment, they still want to work things out with you. They feel a spiritual connection. They feel like you're very attractive, creative, artistic. They feel like you're a great leader. Somebody could be a spiritual leader, or this person feels like you could be because you're so tapped in. Okay. But they see you as somebody who's been through a lot, and it's like you're very strong. You've done a lot of work on yourself. So Libra has a lot of respect for you. They want to, even if y'all been through a lot of shit, they do have a lot of respect for you. They're still attracted to you. They do still want to work things out, like all of that. Okay. Tell me about Scorpio. How does Scorpio feel about Gemini? They feel like you are somebody that they learn a lot from. Um, Scorpio, yeah, they feel like you've triggered some sort of awakening in them, or you help them to wake up in some way, shape, or form. They also feel like you're somebody who does kind of keep tabs on them, whether you're a tarot reader with the high priestess energy, or whether you're somebody who just sees them, like watch them, or you just know shit. With the Two of Cups, if this is somebody you're separated from, they want a reconciliation. They do see you as the person that they want to be with, their soulmate. Um, yeah, they see this as a spiritual love. Yeah, you make them very happy. This is somebody who has a lot of faith that y'all would be happy together. So the Scorpio feels like you for sure, y'all would be good together. Okay, for sure. They want to move things forward. They even see themselves being married to you, to be honest. Okay. How does the Sagittarius feel about Gemini? How does Sag feel about Gemini? They want to go on vacation with you. They feel like you're fun. You are spontaneous. They feel like you always do what you say you're gonna do with them. With the Sagittarius, and they feel like you have been super patient with them. At some point, they were scared to open up, and you like it's like you just naturally got them to open up. Like you're really a whole vibe for Sag. Um, it's like they thought that you would just run away, like people typically do when they don't open up, but no, you stayed around. Um, for those of you where they thought that you just wanted to have a good time with them, nope, you still stayed around. It's like they didn't even have you figured out. They just knew they loved it there. Okay. Yeah, with the Sagittarius. They feel like you got too much power because it's like this could be someone who sometimes gets mad. They might have a temper, but you calm them right the fuck down. This is somebody who, like, they would not open up for shit. Angel number 1515, but you, Gemini, uh, they're opening up to you. Okay, you're different, obviously. Okay, how does Capricorn feel about Gemini? How does Capricorn feel about Gemini currently? They do have romantic feelings towards you. They just want something to be more stable. They feel like y'all, it's just been too on and off with y'all. So it's like, if it's gonna be like that, I'm just gonna go ahead and walk away. Fuck it. But they don't really want to walk away because they do have feelings for you, and they are obsessed with you though. But it's like, if they have to choose between you and them, Capricorn's gonna choose them. Okay, this is the conversation that they've already had with themselves, and that's the truth. Queen of Swords. And they said they don't care how fine you are. So apparently, Capricorn feels like you are drop dead gorgeous, or you're super handsome, or like almost irresistible, or some shit. They're saying they don't care about that shit. Okay. Tell me how Aquarius feels about Gemini right now. They're fucking in love with you. Okay. They see a future with you. Like, you are somebody that they think about at night when they about to go to sleep early in the morning. You are their 10 of Cups. So Aquarius is deeply in love with you. Okay. Now, yes, y'all could argue sometimes and then stop talking to each other, but they still be admiring you and loving you and shit, still feel like you're their person. So the weirdest thing with Aquarius is they would honestly go back and forth with you all day like a fool. No shade, just facts. They're that in love with you. Okay. Tell me about Pisces. How does Pisces currently feel about Gemini? They love that you're all natural, for you women that are all natural, or for you men, hello, that are all natural. Okay. They love something that's all natural about you, for Pisces. Okay. They feel like you get on their nerves like a motherfucker sometimes, and you do give them a headache though. So there's a couple different sides of Pisces. Number 18, 18. Okay, whoa. Tell me more about how Pisces feels. Yeah, because when they feel like you're hiding something. So sometimes Pisces feel like you be hiding something. That shit really be pissing them off. Also, for some of you, the Pisces is ready for love, and like you're fucking not or something, and that shit is irritating to Pisces. Okay, tell me more. Yeah, and they feel like you don't give them enough attention. Just period. Okay. So yeah, those are your messages, Gemini. I hope that you enjoyed this reading. Please be sure to show love, like, share, subscribe. Also follow our second channel, Mermaid Palace Tarot. And until next time, love and light. Peace.